Who does this baby look like?
Soila. Oh,
No. Guys, tell us on the comments, who does this baby look like?
Ta-da! Your floral people are here.
Sawa.
Today we felt like being so floral. So to Mama, I know we are choma in your eyes, by the way, to know a choma.
Maua mingi. I promised you. I told you this week I am representing. Eh?
I would have represented,
But
none of those clothes fit me. Do you even have some of those things in my closet? I don't know. You kama si unatoa?
Kuna mafuta. Your nose is producing milk.
See, I'm healthy. You don't you see how healthy I am? You've taken good care of me.
Okay.
I know my parents are proud of you.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, Aki, we just look too floral.
Flowery people.
Flowery. I just hope you're not like confusing your eyes. Confusing your eyes. So I hope you're not confusing your eyes.
Babe.
It's intentional.
You know, those are easily language zetu. When you start using such words, they'll think your English is suffering.
My English is not suffering. It's confusing, but I like saying confusing.
Yeah.
I hope you're not
we have this thing with Soila where we flip letters.
Yeah.
So if you don't know us, you'll think we're either illiterate
Yeah.
or we're actually confused for it. Anyway,
So we have to talk in low tones because someone is trying to sleep. But will be audible enough, but not too loud, the way Soila and Curtis normally.
No, the way Soila normally
Okay, so
is.
the way Soila
I am the
normally-
quiet one in this marriage.
But now your pitch is leta
Me?
kidogo chini ti 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 chezea tu hapa ti 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 chezea tu hapo.
Okay.
Baby meats.
So first of all, thank you for those of you who suggested baby meats on Instagram. I asked this question some days back, and some of the meats you guys shared were actually really funny. And you guys left quite some amusing and interesting meats that you've had on our Instagram.
Yes.
So just go to Soila and Curtis, check out and have a good laugh.
Yeah, it's at the highlight place, so
Yeah.
just go to the highlights and then you'll see baby meats because I've just named it baby meats so that you guys can easily access it.
Yeah.
And laugh with us.
And someone told her, do not put that baby on the mirror because if he sees himself on the mirror without teeth, the teeth will never grow.
Peoples, please.
We've had a lot of myths. We were told don't tickle babies. They
Yeah,
feel pain. Even though they're laughing, they're still feeling pain. Anyway, so now here are our 5 baby myths that we discovered. These are the ones we didn't read anywhere. We didn't overhear this. These are our baby myths that we discovered. Unfortunately,
Meats.
myths, they're not true. Number 1, guys, babies are not born cute.
Okay, your baby wasn't born cute.
No, babies are not born cute. Even when you go online and look at a 1-day-old baby, first of all, they have puffy eyes. It's like they were partying the night before and now their eyes are just full of bugs.
Actually, probably the babies who are born cute. Me, I don't know.
Me, I've never seen. So I actually checked out this site. There's a site that actually confirms that babies are born ugly.
Ugly is such a tough word.
Yes, it was quite interesting because I thought I was the only one who felt that way. So this site says, newborns are ugly. Survey suggests that we don't find babies particularly cute until 3 or even 6 months of age, when the awkward old man features gives way to chubby cheeks and big eyes. They remain at a peak of cuteness from 6 months until around the age of 4.5. So it's actually a survey. They actually did a survey on the entire thing, which I found that interesting. So you guys can just go check furtherly. That's the title of the site, and read more on this. Babies begin to start looking cute at around a week and some few days. Now that's when the features are beginning to form really well. Otherwise, babies, they look like old people.
But yeah, normally their face is swollen because I don't know.
Crumpled up, they have wrinkles.
They are pale.
They are pale, their skin is peeling off.
Yeah, they have talons.
You know, some of them are reacting to the soaps,
Like,
so
yeah,
they have rashes all over the place.
I'm like, oh God.
Yeah.
They're not the cutest little things that people say they are. They become cute
after a couple of days.
After a couple of days, after a couple of weeks.
Actually, let me tell you, the day I was coming from the hospital, the day you had just given birth. And I was driving home at about 3 a.m.
It was around 24.
It was going to 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was driving home and I was wondering, why does this baby look so strange? I'm like, oh, okay, he wasn't ugly, but I was like, he looks so strange. He doesn't look like me, he doesn't look like Soila. He just looks strange. You know, and I was actually really concerned about that.
Were you concerned? That
I was just like, mbona anaka strange hivyo?
Were you shouting when the baby's asleep?
But after some time, he now started looking like the handsome man.
He's so handsome.
He's going to be. Of course, he gets 90% of that handsomeness from
Excuse me?
yours truly.
By the way, handsomeness is relative. Every parent, their baby is handsome and pretty. So that's myth number one. Myth number two. There's going to be an automatic bond. There's going to be that first love experience the moment you see your baby. But let me tell you guys, so the moment I pushed out the baby, I was so jazzed that I have a baby now. I was so jazzed that he's safely been birthed. He's been safely birthed into this world. I was so happy. I was so proud of myself. I was so proud of him because he just came out and started crying and then started just looking for the boobs. I'm like, I can't wait to start breastfeeding. And I actually felt love and immense, like I was really...
You felt all the magical things.
I really felt the magical things that people do say. There are people who say they don't feel it, but later on, after we just start bonding and I'm like, okay, you want my milk every time, you want my boobs all the time, you want me to keep you awake every now and then. I'm like, excuse me, man, I also had a life before you showed up, you know. And I'm like, who are you? Why are you demanding so much? Why can't you just feed and sleep for long, you know? And then some of those things started making me feel, kwali umekuwa mzigo. But now as time goes by, like right now, I am obsessed with my baby. I'm honestly obsessed with him. I know I'm not the only one. When he sleeps, I stare at his image and say, I can't miss my baby, can't he just wake up? So yeah, the bonding session automatically builds as the baby grows and as you grow.
Me, I'm one of those people who didn't feel those magical things. You know, of course I was like, hey, thank God I have a son now. But those goosebumps and mushiness people talk about, I felt nothing. I was just like, oh, you are here now, awesome. But I must say it built up as we continued, because I came to realize one of the other things of bonding with babies is be involved. Change their diapers, wash them, take them to bath, you know, engage in activities. Yeah. So right now I can say I usually feel those two things people feel. But for me it was built. It was not automatic at all just because he's my son. So the thing that automatic bonding always happens, to some people it might be true, for me it is a myth. I had to build.
To you it's a myth.
To me it's a myth. I am myth number 3. Guys, I want you to find for me, who is this person who said I slept like a baby? Because babies don't sleep.
That's a myth.
That is the biggest lie in our modern whatever history, whatever. I slept like a baby.
I think it's sleeping like a tired person, like somebody who's really tired.
You know our son, even if he's tired, how?
No, I'm saying that statement should have replaced baby.
I slept. No, you should have said I slept like a drunk person. It's only drunk people who sleep properly. Babies do not sleep like that.
One, they wake up every 2 hours. If you're better, somebody I know said their baby. I watched somebody's video and they said, one, the baby can't sleep in their own crib. They either sleep, when they want to sleep, they sleep in their sister's crib, or the baby will sleep when he's on the parents' bed. Otherwise, hakuna kulala. Nanalala, 50 minutes, I'm at 30 minutes. This is a newborn. What do you do with your life?
I remember the time our son slept. So of course he slept at around 8 p.m. as usual time, 7-8 p.m. So amelala. So as we go to bed at around 1 a.m. So at 2 at 3 we hear somebody like
Games.
Dude, who wakes up to play at 3? Now he's had his sleep from 8 p.m. as we've just done 2 hours and we're like, we have now to indulge this human being.
No one sleeps. That's a myth. sleeping like a baby is a myth from the pit of
But I
lies.
hear about sleep training, eh?
The sleep training, there's that sleep training, and also I think there are people whose children actually sleep, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there are people who testified and said their babies didn't sumbuan and
Yeah.
they slept long hours. If anything, they're waking them up to feed.
And then, so that you know, God has a sense of humor. Soila and I are night owls. We're
Yeah.
not morning people. We'd
Yeah.
rather stay up late than wake up
Yeah,
early.
yeah.
And then God gives us a morning.
Story for another day. Myth number 4. First boy looks like the mom. First girl looks like
First girl.
First girl looks like the dad.
Yeah, so I've heard that before.
But there's some truth.
I don't think so. I'm the first. Do I look like my mother?
Kadzo is here. My son looks like me, right?
Yeah.
Confirmed.
No, she's saying that because.
No, it's true.
Okay, do I look like my mom?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
I don't look like my mother.
You look like your mom.
You look like your mother.
Photocopy, blueprint, carbon copy.
You look like your mother.
She doesn't have beard.
Ah, minus that, you look like your mother.
No, my mother is way prettier than me.
No, you actually look like your mother.
Okay,
Yes, but there's
guys, you are the ones who will settle this myth. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to share Soila's photo at 3 months. How
I
Soila
don't know
looks
if
like.
it's 3 months.
3 months.
I wasn't 3 months. How many months are they?
Negligible. Three or four. No, I'll tell you why we're doing
When I was
that.
young,
I'll tell you why we're doing that. We are going to share Soila's photo when she was 3 months.
We don't know if I was but anyway.
You are 3
Okay.
or 4 or 5. The difference is here, neither here nor
No,
there.
there.
We are going to show you my photo when I was 3 months. And then we are going to show you our son's photo when he was 3 months. Now I'm comparing the 3-month photo because that's the one we have of each of us.
Yeah.
Otherwise, to compare even now at 6 months. But because
Yeah.
we have our photos at 3 months, that's the one we are going to compare. All right?
Oh, it looks like the mother,
Yeah.
of course.
So now, you guys tell us, who does our baby truly look like? So, here is Soila's photo at 3 months. All right? All right? Capture
Oh,
the
he looks like me.
capture the look, kabisa. That is Soila's at 3 months.
And
3 or
my
4 months, somewhere there about.
That's not my mother, though.
All right? That's not Soila's mother.
Yeah.
Who was
That's
it?
my grandmother.
All right. Aya. This is Curtis at 3 months. That's Curtis at 3 months. That's Curtis at 3. Hey, I was light skinned, eh? Hey, lakini hizo mashavu. I was carrying chicks for the whole village. I was so healthy.
Mugu yako ni kubwa.
Eh? That's Curtis at 3 months. Now, finally,
The baby at 3
who
months.
does this baby look like? That's Soila's photo on this side. This is my photo, Curtis, on this side. Who does this baby look like?
Soila. Oh,
No.
cute.
Guys, tell us on the comments, who does this baby look like?
He's so cute.
This is Curtis.
Oh,
This is a copyright of me.
No.
Yes.
Okay, but there's some similarity.
This is a copyright. You, the only thing you donated is a filter. Umeweka light skin. But even me, I was light skinned as a baby either way.
So cute. Gosh, he's such a big boy right now.
And then let me tell you something about our son is very sneaky. He'll play and laugh with you the moment you pop out a camera.
Yeah.
Serious. That's what he was doing on this photo. We were playing before this. So he plays, he jumps, he pull out the camera.
Like,
Puts a serious face. So basically what we are trying to do, we are saving on getting a really nice, we're trying
Phone.
to get really nice high-end phones. Something that is fast. Because
Yeah.
you know, for us, this DSLR, I think it's too big. By the moment I pop out the DSLR, it's too big. You can be able to tell what's happening. So once we get those nice proper phones, I think something that
You're
is
able to
really fast,
capture,
it will be just, by the time he figures out what's happened, I've already taken a photo and he's playing
Yeah.
and smiling.
Can I suggest some of these brands that you think
Ebu, suggest for us the phones you'd like us to
those nice phones that's
Get.
with good photos?
So tell us the phones that you think would be really good for us
Ideal.
to plan and buy.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you tell us, who does this baby look like?
Yeah.
And is the myth true that the first boy looks like the mother and the first girl looks like the father?
Yeah.
Or not?
Yeah.
Let us know. Otherwise, guys, cheers.
Toulouse.
Toulouse.
Hello. one-in-laws are coming.
City rockin' midnight train.